tune he kind of prepared here for us. Colangelo.
Thanks. I've slept in the trenches, I have fought in war. Living on this park bench ain't what living's for. Hard times in the city ain't good for this country boy. Take me home to Texas, Mama will cry tears of joy. I can't forget what I went through to try and keep you free. I really wish that I could change the way that you see me. Surviving in this city ain't good for this country boy. Take me home to Texas, Mama will cry tears of joy. And sometimes I talk to Jesus for strength to make it through. I have seen the looks you give me. Would you believe in my heart? I pray for you. I have saved my beggings, I have sold my pride to get me a bus ticket and take me for a ride. Leaving this here city be good for this country boy. Take me home to Texas, Mama will cry tears of joy. Yeah, take me home to Texas, live oaks that I enjoy. And sometimes I talk to Jesus for strength to make it through. I have seen the looks you give me. Would you believe in my heart? I pray for you. There are others like me, I was not alone. And sometimes I talk to Jesus for strength to make it through. I have seen the looks you give me. Would you believe in my heart? I pray for you. Would you believe in my heart? I pray for you. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. Appreciate the guitar. This next gentleman has been making a drive every week, helping us teach some of these students that we've had. Ian? And has been coming for about a month or so, I want to say. It's been a real big help. What is it, about an hour and a half drive or so? 2-hour drive every single week. So this is Ian Walter, y'all. Please give him a big round of applause.
Thanks, folks. Thanks to everybody for being here. It's a wonderful cause. It's a wonderful foundation, music foundation. It's been able to do some very creative and productive things and support our troops.
good one.
Thank you. That's an old song by an old black man named Mississippi Fred McDowell. He was one of the men that got rediscovered in the early '60s and got on the college circuits and traveled around. And he's an old sharecropper from Mississippi, Fred McDowell.
Taxman's taking all my dough, left me in my
stayed at home. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. I can't even sell my yacht. He's taking everything I've got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me from this squeeze. I got a big mean mama trying to break me, and I love to lie so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run off with my car, gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm just sitting here, sipping on this ice cold beer. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. I'll give me 2 good reasons why I've got to stay. 'Cause I love to lie so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, we've got things along here. We've got a fellow I met up in Grand Junction, Colorado, who just happened to be doing one of these very similar programs called Soldier Songs, and so I tracked him down. Me and my dad were up there playing. Got a number on him, called him up, and he went, "Oh man, I used to live like right behind you guys, right across the alley from you guys in Nashville." And so came out after the gig and got to meet him. He started telling me about this program that they've got going, and I went, "Well, hell, that's exactly what we're doing." And they actually had been a little further along at that point than we were. And so just got talking. We went, "Well, okay, well, what do we got to do now to, let's just get these going all over." So they've started programs in Boise, Idaho. You got one going in Eugene, Oregon, Pocatello, said Olympia, Washington. I'll let him tell you some more about this, but they're just they're getting this all over the place where they're at, and so I came down for this deal, and we're just going to be going around meeting with folks all week long, trying to figure out a way to spread these things around the country, and then also going to have Mr. Buddy Lee playing for you. Buddy's been like maybe 3 years you've been working with this program, and he's actually out playing pretty regular these days, in between going to music school, and so it's kind of more advanced and further along than a lot of these new students, but he's been really working hard for us also, and doing quite a bit of good work, going out and raising money and kind of putting a face on what we're doing here for us. So please give a big round of applause to his buddy lady, Mr. Tony Rosario.
Check. Thank you, Dustin. Yeah, drove in last night from Uray, Colorado. And it's, I guess about 1,000 miles. It was an interesting drive. It was very cathartic. Sure was nice to be in Austin. I've been wanting to come down here for a while. It's been about 25 years since I've been here. Sorry, I hate the scene too. I should have just done it earlier. As Dustin said, I'm here with my partner Jay Burbank. Back there you see a table and a flyer back there for soldier songs. And what we do music lessons for veterans, and it's free. If you're a veteran and you want to learn to play an instrument, that's what we do. It doesn't matter what instrument, we'll find a teacher, and if you need an instrument, we'll find you an instrument. So far the thing started out as just kind of something that I wanted to do, try out in Grand Junction, Colorado. The word got around, and as Dustin mentioned, we're going at ISU, Idaho State, and Pocatello. In Boise, we've got an event going on there the 5th of January. It looks like we'll be doing a show. And I guess it's safe to talk about this now. We're doing all the stuff now to do a show with looks like Kevin and Dustin and Big Head Todd in Pocatello, Idaho at the end of May. We've got folks on the ground in Nashville setting this thing up. The idea took off, and basically what the deal is, and it's this simple, it's free. We just took money out of the equation. What's going on is that every 80 minutes there's a veteran committing suicide. There are 40,000 young people coming home in just a few months. A third of them are guaranteed to be running into some distress within 120 days. I find that completely unacceptable, so we've got to get it out there as quick as we can and let people know, especially let this group know that we are there, to let veterans know that we're listening and we care. That being said, it is a pleasure to be here, and I'm going to defer to my friend Buddy here.
It's just an honor to be here, working with Dustin and Charlie and Kevin and all the guys that come. I see Matt back there. I did a thing with him a couple weeks ago. It's just, I mean, to be honest, when I found the project, I was suicidal, broken, and I moved to Texas to commit suicide because I didn't want my wife to be, left in California without her family, and ran into the project, and the rest has been history. They've helped me write songs. Just on a personal note, it's find someone, just a vet, and be their friend. Sometimes it's more than just playing them out as a charity case. It's just, a lot of times they stay locked up in their house, So this is a song I wrote. It's called Recipe for Love, and kind of had some advice from the project, and here it is.
Ask her for a dance. Next thing I knew, else was in the room. Held each other tightly, love was in bloom. Found an old recipe for love. The main ingredient is her. Two hearts are beating close together, just as the music in a stir. just as the music is stirred. To Tony. It's such an honor to play with Tony. He's such a great picker and just a legend. And it's just, you know, working with the voice of a Grateful Nation. I'm a disabled vet, and where I would normally be playing is open mics. And I'm right now going to be on stage tonight with sharing a stage with Owen Temple and Walt and Kevin and just Dustin. And to tell a little story, Friday I was in a real rough place. I got a diagnosis this week from the doctor. It's, you know, going to stick with me forever. And 10 o'clock at night, who calls me? Dustin. Hey man, how you doing? I heard you got some bad news. You know, and he's out on the road, you know, trying to make a living, and he's actually playing. And in between his sets, he calls me. Man, that's a friend, you know. And thank you. I just really appreciate that. Pass this over.
I've seen in a young man's eyes all these bitter tears of rage. I've seen in a young man's eyes wisdom of the same. He says, give me something to believe in. Give me something, don't feel wrong. Give me something to hold on to when you're gone, when you're gone. There's a young girl in that checkout line making your change. Got fire in her vision, hunger in her brain. And she said, give me something to believe in. Give me something, don't feel wrong. Give me something to
The delayed clapping isn't always a bad thing. It's that, holy crap, did that guy just play that? Wow. Man, that was just awesome.
Thank you.